My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Taxi Driver, and this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But this is a movie loved by many. It's called a masterpiece. It's a classic. It is hailed as one of the greatest movies ever made, and I think it's completely overrated. I hate this movie, and the amount of praise it receives is just baffling to me. Like, if you like it, whatever, but to call it a masterpiece, this movie, really? I just can't wrap my head around it. I don't even think it's a complex movie. It's a rather simple, bland movie. I understand everything it's going for. I just think it's completely underwhelming in its execution. The best part of the movie is the first half hour, where he's pursuing Betsy, and he's just off the entire time, and he takes her to an adult theater. Like, that is some of the most compelling stuff in the movie. And I do think the movie is well shot, but just about everything else falls completely flat. Like, this movie has no focus. It is tackling way too much. It is all over the place, and it's just this mess. Like, that's what this movie is. You've got this subplot where he might assassinate this dude, and they spend a lot of time on it, and it just goes nowhere. Like, it's just a complete waste of time. Does he assassinate him? Does he not? He doesn't, and then it just feels irrelevant. Like, why have this plot in this movie? And then so much of it is just him hanging out and walking out, buying guns for like an hour, and there's just no bit of momentum to the movie. It just drags. And then in the last act, we've got this plot with Iris that comes out of nowhere, and it's just not well built up to. Iris is not a well-developed character, and it just felt random. It felt unnecessary. And the big shootout at the end I thought was unsatisfying. So, yeah, just plot-wise, I think it's a mess. And I just think it is an obvious mess. I'll leave it at that. And then we get to the character of Travis, who I don't think is this complex character. I think he's rather simple, actually. I get everything they're going for, but it just doesn't work for me. If he died at the end of this movie, I wouldn't have cared. I just wouldn't. And I just think he's not interesting enough for a character study. So the script does not work for me in any way, shape, or form. The cast, I guess everyone does a good job, but they're given such weak material. Robert De Niro, he's fine. Jodie Foster, she's fine. Cyber Shepherd, she's fine. Albert Brooks, I didn't even know that was him. He plays the dude hitting on Betsy at the campaign. I didn't realize that was Marlon himself. But he's fine. And then Harvey Keitel plays the pimp at the end of the movie, and I thought he was bland, but I didn't even know that was him either. So, yeah, what else can I say? I do appreciate how this movie is less than 2 hours, but at the same time, it really drags to the point where it feels like 2.5 hours. The music or score. Like, I liked it at first, but they just reuse the same music time and time again. So, yeah, there's some potential at the start, and I think the performances are fine and it's well shot, but this movie is boring. It does nothing for me on a thematic level. I get what it's going for regarding masculinity and loneliness. I just don't think it's effective at it. So, yeah, I'll never watch this movie again. So I'll give Taxi Driver a 2 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Taxi Driver? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.